Hey, good evening, everybody. Blitzball Champ is back with a brand new video here on the U to the Tube. All right, Carolina Panthers football talk. So here we are in week number 5. Week 5. So, Carolina Panthers will have their second division game of the year as they travel on the road to take on the Atlanta Falcons. So, right now, Carolina Panthers are 2-2. Lost their first two games, won their next two games. The Atlanta Falcons are still winless. They're 0-4. All right, let's jump into this game. So, first thing that I want to mention is this. Now, I understand that Atlanta is 0-4 right now. They've been struggling. They've choked on two games. They've really struggled. But this one thing that history shows is that Carolina has not been able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta in a very long time. How long to be exact? Let's find out how long to be exact. The last time the Carolina Panthers beat the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta was December 28th of 2014. So 6 years ago. 6 years ago was the last time Carolina beat Atlanta in Atlanta. That's a very long time. So you can kind of say that Carolina has been kind of cursed lately each time since after then that they've gone to face the Falcons in Atlanta. I mean, even the year that they last went to the Super Bowl, what was their one loss? 15-1. What was their one loss? Against Atlanta in Atlanta. So this is an extremely, I can't stress this enough. This is an extremely important game, and this should not be treated like a walk in the park. I don't care if Atlanta's winless right now. This game needs to be taken super serious. On paper, this Atlanta team can still be a good team. They've been in this position before, and they went on a run later in the season to either make the playoffs or finish with a pretty decent record. So let's not sleep on this team, because history has shown that Carolina has not done well in Atlanta. They haven't done well in Atlanta in 6 years. So keep that in mind. Let's get into injuries. So they say Chris Manhertz, tight end Chris Manhertz, was limited in practice today. And Eli Apple, cornerback Eli Apple, who we were just recently activated, was limited was in limited practice, dealing with a hamstring injury on Wednesday. Didn't practice on Thursday. So, but we had 8 players apparently return and had full practices, which were Dante Jackson, Russell Okung, Justin Burris, Dennis Daly, Greg Little, Matt Paradis, K'Wan Short, Colin Thompson. So, a lot of players, full practices. So, it's looking like slowly but surely a lot of these players are getting, back to full strength. So this is good. It'll be a matter of time before Christian McCaffrey returns. But there was some pretty bad news, though, that Reggie Bonifant was put on IR after a high ankle sprain. So pretty much the same injury that Christian McCaffrey had. The thing is, they have to make a spot for him on the roster in order for him to be able to return and play again for this team. And honestly, I really, really hope we do keep Reggie Bonifant. Reggie Bonifant is great. He's a great runner. All he needs are opportunities. So, Carolina, please, please keep Reggie Bonifant. Let him heal and keep him. I mean, he did well with the touches that he had. Keep him. Please keep him. Because he did well in the Arizona Cardinals game. Even got a receiving touchdown. And ran the ball pretty good. For what few touches he had, ran the ball pretty good. And he's shown, dude can run. He can run. He can be a playmaker. So I definitely feel like Christian McCaffrey, Mike Davis, Reggie Bonifant can be a serious triple threat. They could be a triple threat. I mean, think about it. It could be very similar to, Jonathan Stewart, D'Angelo Williams, Fozzie Whitaker. Why not? This could potentially be a triple threat. And McCaffrey, Davis, Bonifant. So I really hope that Carolina, they keep Reggie Bonifant. Let him heal, just like they're doing with McCaffrey. Let them heal. We still got Trenton Cannon that can still back up Mike Davis. And Mike Davis, he's been playing a great job. He's been playing very well. So keep this up. Let your folks get healthy. You got a deadly running back core in Carolina. No doubt. No doubt. And the offensive line has been doing a good job so far this year. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. But anyway, it's looking like, players are getting healthy again. And this is good. This is going to really go a long way. But at the same time, let's look at some keys. Atlanta, they might have some holes in defense. I mean, they've given up big leads, but that's the thing that they've been able to get are points on the board. And their offense definitely shows that. Matt Ryan is still the gunslinger. You still got Julio Jones. You still got Calvin Ridley. I mean, you got a lot on here that can still do some damage. So this Atlanta offense, needs to be taken seriously. Todd Gurley, in the running game. You got a deadly offense in the Atlanta Falcons. So it's going to be interesting to see how Carolina's secondary does against the duo of Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley. Two very dangerous wide receivers. And Julio, I mean, there's no, he needs no description. So, definitely the Carolina defense has to really be on their A game in this game. It's crucial that this team stops the run and really disrupts the passing game. Because all Matt Ryan needs for Ridley, for Julio to spring free, and whoever else, and it's a wrap. So, if anything, for Carolina's defense, really the secondary is going to be really, really tested. I think they're going to really be tested. Dante, don't know if Eli Apple will get some action. Rasul Douglas, maybe Jeremy Chin, Troy Pride Jr. The secondary is really going to be tested. Justin Burris, Trey Boston. This is going to be a challenge. Let's not be fooled. This is going to be a challenge. On offense, main thing for offense, realistically, just keep doing like we're doing. I mean, the offense has done very well, especially in the Arizona game. Did very well. We were moving the ball downfield. They just gotta keep that going. They just gotta keep that going. So I have no doubt that if they can just continue that, I feel like they could just run all over the Atlanta defense. I really do. You got the weapons. You've established quite a running game. Mike Davis has done well. Hopefully Trenton Cannon can contribute. And you got targets to throw to. I hope that Joe Brady will continue to be aggressive like he was in the Arizona game. Be aggressive in that playbook. Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy Two Gloves, continue to make those good decisions. The last game he didn't turn the ball over, made some very good decisions. Or excuse me, he had one pick. He did have one pick, but cleaned that up. Still ended up having a great game. So that's the main thing. Continue to make good decisions on offense. And I really feel like the Carolina offense can really do some damage. So ultimately, for Carolina offense, keep doing what you're doing, especially from what you did in the the Arizona game, and in the LA game, the Chargers game. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Y'all are doing great. Keep that up. Build on that. My main concern is the Carolina defense going up against this Atlanta offense. It's going to be tough. Don't sleep on this offense. They can put up tons of points. There have been plenty of games where Matt Ryan has had 3, 4, 5 touchdowns. So the secondary doesn't get it together, this is going to turn into another one of those games. I mean, and it's already bad enough that Carolina hasn't won in Atlanta in 6 years. So we'll see if Carolina can break that curse, that 6-year curse, by picking up a win in Atlanta. And this is a divisional game. Right now, we're already 0-1 in the NFC South, with the loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, the very important game. Very, very crucial game. So, that's pretty much all that I have. What are y'all's thoughts? I didn't even do the matchup predictor. I am so sorry. I am slacking off. Let me see what the ESPN matchup predictor says. 55% chance Atlanta wins, 44.6% chance Carolina wins, 0.4% chance of a tie. So take that what you will. But yeah, let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What do you think the keys to this game are? How do you feel that this game will go? Do you think the curse will be broken, or do you think the curse will be extended? Anyway, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram signing off. Hope everybody has a blessed day. See y'all soon. Peace.